right. Good morning, everybody. It's October. I had to kind of dip for a minute there. I had a lot of to do, and unfortunately, trading often gets kind of set to the side when there's a lot of work stuff. So either way, here we are. I'm back. We're checking this out. Well, Q's look like it's just gonna dive down for the rest of the day. Spy a little bit more strength. I don't know, not tons. But it looks a little better than the Q's, right? The Q's just woo. There's nothing there. We've penetrated the support. Just curious about the differences ES and Q are showing. Okay. NQ showing hasn't quite pooped out there. When's the last time we were here? Okay. Pre-COVID? Post-COVID? All right. Cool. So maybe we could bounce somewhere, but it does look a bit bearish. Checking out the calendar. Okay, so let's just start here. I am in Mountain Standard Time, so there's a little tiny thing in about an hour when I should be done, since I am trading about an hour. All right, so right now we have NQ range chart pulled up. Just checking out Delta. Delta's just been kind of trending down since pretty much prior to the open. ES over here, 5-minute chart. Looks like it just retested VWAP and is headed back down. Let's see. I would be curious if I could get something here. What's my bracket? 40. Okay. Something like that. I think that would be reasonable. Okay, cool. So we're in. Let's see what happens. Recently this was a new relative high to this little peak, and Delta did not follow, so that divergence is what I'm usually looking for. I hadn't been seeing that lately, and by lately I mean 3 weeks ago, because it's been a minute since I've streamed. But I'm here now, and these life things just happen. I'm really hoping that I can be very consistent going forward. I'm feeling good about it. I quit. I left. I resigned from my position last week. So last week was just kind of like a rest week. And prior to that, there was so much going on leading up to this resignation that I did not have time to trade. And now I assure you, I did not quit in order to trade full time, because that just isn't in my wheelhouse right now, and also isn't kind of part of my vision for my future. I like trading, but I also like interacting with people directly and lending them a hand, whether that's as a a therapist to them in that moment because I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, or maybe like a life coach because they're just trying to work on creating some better habits. Or you're a therapist and you want to know more about like money and finances and what you can and could do. I kind of want to stretch this a little bit. Like, just break the bottom there. You can do it. Don't do that. Just keep going. All right, so I'm gonna come back over here. I just want to see what is NQ looking like, because I'm wanting it to go lower. Because I mean, like, yeah, we are under this lovely psych number. For a second, I would think we could keep going. And it was about 4 points away from my target, which would have been just 40 points lower than my entry, and it missed it. So let's just go lower, right? 3.5 points short. So I don't know. Maybe I should have taken it. But what is my biggest issue, my biggest area of improvement is to hold winners and actually let them hit target. So I'll just watch Delta here, see what's going on. Nice kind of recovery here for a moment, but we're still in a good spot. So come on. Don't do this. I mean, I guess if we see a close above here, then like, how unfortunate that you did not get your target hit because of 3.5 points. Right? There you go. So, come on, buddy. Anyways, so I don't just want to be a trader. I do like trading. I think it's super fun, but I do know that I like to help people, and I like to meet with people one-on-one or, in a small group, and I like to be a part of that. So hopefully we can do all of these things and maybe somehow do some stuff with global warming. I watched Grey's Anatomy last night, which was lovely. I don't know. I started watching it when it came out, and I'm still watching it. So good for you, Shonda. Good for you. Solid fan base there. I really wish there was this other show that was starting and didn't get continued, but we'll talk about that later. So I watched Grey's Anatomy yesterday, the Thursday premiere for the season, and not really a spoiler, but I really loved that they kind of had a little nod to alternative burial strategies and mentioning what might be a better burial strategy to be kinder to the earth, so more like carbon friendly and less global warming. And that was so cool. I always appreciate the commentary that Grey's Anatomy provides, because they often talk about social issues and things like that. I've noticed that in terms of like other things, like societally, I feel like we've shifted into like this, maybe it's progressive, maybe it's open, whatever you want to call it, but there's been less focus on having laws reflect and support those social changes, and that's, you know, maybe part of the struggle that we're seeing here. So anyways, so there you go. Grey's Anatomy, thank you so much for talking about being able to be buried in a suit that allows you to basically feed a tree. And then, you know, maybe you feel like you could become a tree. Okay, so I'm not hugely in love with this, like, struggle. Really wanted to just keep diving, and it's not. Okay, so dang it. I'm just gonna get out for a teeny tiny bit of dollars. Teeny tiny. Why? I don't know. I really wanted to get out here. But I was a little slow. So here we are. I should maybe work on getting those hotkeys going, even though technically my left hand is very much in my pocket. There's been a really nice shift in the weather, and that means I'm cold often. All right, what should we do here? We could jump back in, maybe. I mean, potential. Or we can wait and see like what it's going to do here. Or are we going to try to retest all the way back up here? Are we going to try to turn it around? Because it has been kind of chilling here for a minute. So let's see if anything can be built to show some like solid support to take a quick a quick trade against the grain. Because like, this is starting to form a very nice kind of reversal pattern. Evening star reversal. See how solid this candle sets up. What do we have? We have 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Delta here, continuing to kind of show some strength. At least in this like cute movement. I'd be tempted to do something quick like that. Let's try it. Let's see. You know, I'm just trying to get in trades at this point, which maybe is not the strongest tactic, but we'll find out, I guess. You know, why not just hang out, do some things, get a feel for where you're at naturally, and make adjustments from there. And maybe I might be sounding different than the person I was 3 weeks ago, and potentially that could be because that job thing. 88.25. So I'm just gonna scooch this down just slightly. 86.25. We'll give it a little 2 point. 2-point scooch. There we go. And then we'll give you a 2-point scooch and see where we go. Yeah, all right, I feel good. You know, not my favorite stop move, but I mean, it wasn't even a stop move really. It's just kind of making it a little bit bigger. I don't love where this stop is because technically the low of the day is covered up and I can't see, but I think it's right here, 83, and we are 3 points above that. I don't know. I could scooch it down even more, but I don't really want to do that either. But I could. You know, it's risking just a little bit more. And the thing is that you want to try to have generally the same amount of risk every trade, because otherwise your profitability numbers, probabilities, and things like that are not going to be great. Right? Like without that consistent kind of risk unit, even if you are making trades that are more profitable, most of the time you could still end up losing because maybe your one loss was really terrible. But yeah, that's just math and statistics. So anyways, just hanging out, enjoying the day. What is the other thing that I tend to do is I tend to move things around way too fast. So I need to give this time to work. Although it does look like it might work. It's a very slow mover, but halfway to target. Target? What if I called it Target all this time? Anyways, come on. Let's see. Let's see Delta. I'd love to see it kind of peak. Oh yeah, right there. Beautiful. Keep going. You got this. Hopes and dreams, right? Hopes and dreams. So, all right. ES kind of hanging out with that 10 EMA right there, VWAP right there. It might take a few tries to break through, so I could definitely see that. NQ on the other hand, really penetrating that 10 EMA. My target is, or my target, hanging out right there in this kind of congestive area, so hopefully it doesn't get stuck. Hopes. Oh, there we go. Hopefully, right? It's right kind of around VWAP, so yeah. It's possible. Alright, and I'm also hoping that I set up the sound correctly for this stream, because I have recently been a little bit on the struggle bus, but that definitely could again be attributed to not being able to focus all that great due to crazy stuff at work. So let us see what is happening here in the world. Where be my stream on my own YouTube? Oh look, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna check it real quick. I'm gonna hit mute. Beautiful, it does seem to be working, so that's fantastic. I always love when that's happening. Yeah. All right, so October 10th. Today is technically World Mental Health Day and also Indigenous Peoples Day. And I don't think we're getting any mail delivery today here in the US. But yeah, random facts, random thoughts. Okay, well, I was just looking at this candle and I would like it to finish stronger, but it's not doing it. Oh well. You know, I'm not seeing a huge volume kind of shift here, which might show that there's room to go. Or it could show that there was nobody here, no sellers, no nobodies, and this tail just picked up some people and it's ready to go back down. Also a possibility. I don't love this kind of fall off right here. But maybe we can see it turn around. Maybe that'll be a little double bottom here, hopefully before my stop. Hopefully. That'd be great. You know, maybe this is just like a little retest of this little tail. Also possible. You know, trading, so fascinating. Like, here we are attempting to kind of like predict the future of a market, and yeah, we have these tools to interpret things and analyze, but at the end of the day, what are we predicting? There's no guarantee, and so we're just trying to be either, more right more of the time, or like right in a big way some of the time. Anyways, things that fascinate me. So, what is there? Is there anything I can do here? Any choices, decisions? No, I don't think so. I think we made this decision, we went for it, it felt and it seemed and it looked good. So let's just stick with it, because that is my biggest issue, is not sticking with it and jumping out and not oh wow, while I was not looking, holy crap, that was cool, beautiful, how fantastic. All right, bueno. Cool. Well, so that was fun. Does it turn around here? I don't know. That I'm a little curious about, but it's not letting me zoom out anymore. Zoom out some more. No? Okay. All right, well, cumulative delta, huge spike. Huge, right? It's higher, delta is higher than when it was, when price action was here and here. So I'm not entirely sure if that has any huge meaning in any way whatsoever, but maybe. I'm gonna keep learning. Learn. Yes, even after kind of making this huge move up here, I'm not really seeing a huge spike in volume yet, although we do still have a minute left on this candle, so there could be other things, but other thoughts. But for now, just not seeing anything. Same sort of thing over here with NQ. I mean, it does seem a little bit stronger, right? A little bit. But still nothing huge. Just a little bit. So notable, but not like end all be all, like, whoa, exhaustion. But I mean, all right, potentially some exhaustion volume now that this is continuing to grow. 17 seconds left. Yeah, I want to see how it closes though. Oh dang, there we go, there we go. Look at that volume. Boom. Fantastic. Like, it closed above all of that. And for me, that purple line is that 20 EMA. This kind of teal blue line is the 10, and the thicker gold is a VWAP. So great close above all of those lines. All of those lines. So could we take another bull trade here? Maybe. I feel like I probably missed it. You know, my entry would still be here. It'd be like this. And I just don't see that happening. Plus, if it comes back down, I don't know that I necessarily want it, really. Like, I don't really want it to come back down here. But definitely look at this beautiful divergence here on this chart. It's great. So we missed it, and that's fine. Maybe we should be quicker. Could try to be quicker. Anyways, the divergence, if that's to be very specific, right? We have here price action, here's a low, we have a lower low. Here on Delta, we have a low and we have a higher low. So that's the divergence and a indicator to jump in bullish. You know, along with also having this really beautiful bullish close here on ES. So, whoa. Delta kind of taking a quick dive here. Don't know. Had this occurred right on this standard deviation line, which is one standard deviation below VWAP, I might have gotten in, maybe. I'm not sure. I actually feel like this might be a bueno for me for the day. Okay, so now that it's back here where I would have taken it, Delta is taking a dive, so I don't like that, so I'm not gonna jump in. We're just gonna hang out. Could I have started looking to take a short instead? Maybe. I could have. Because again, there is divergence in the other direction as well, so interesting. I wasn't looking for it. But maybe I should have been. Dang, look at that. Just a complete reversal. Anybody that kind of jumped in over here is trapped. Trap. Look at that beautiful increase in volume. 23. Look at this is, yeah, a good 40 points from this height. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I could sell, but honestly, I don't know if it continues or if this is just some like weird double bottom forming here with huge candles. Yeah, feel like somebody did knock. I'm confused, so I'm gonna go check what's up and I'll be right back. Okay. The door was knocked on, so. Alright, literally nothing has happened while I've been away, which is great. Because I don't love watching this. I don't know why. Does it look like potentially building? It's doing something, right? Gathering? Are we gathering to go long? Are we gathering to go short? I'm not sure. But there is definitely a gathering. It's making me think of Magic the Gathering. You know, here NQ, just looking at these delta numbers on the 5-minute chart, we're quite a bit higher than we were previously, and price action was lower. Price action was lower. Yeah. Okay. Coming down. And it's still not, it's not lower. I mean, it might after this, getting some new lows. There we go. Yeah. Good follow through on delta there. Do you have any money?
No.
No money.
The triple ginger's box is under my bed. At the head of my bed.
Okay. Well, guess I need to find some cash money. Okay. So that was nice. Why is there a cat? I apologize for the noises now. Okay, so I have a cat. I think maybe we can get enjoy some cat purr. Something like that. I'll leave it there for a moment. Yeah, it could come back to the, it could, maybe not, but we're gonna leave it there. if it hits the target, we'll cancel. And that's what we're gonna do. See how it goes. Alright, here on NQ, this is a super wickedly big candle. My entry is maybe a little above the 50% there, but it's pretty close. We'll see if it does a nice retest, especially to this kind of area right there. And if we're in, we're in, and if we're not, we're not. We'll, you know, see if it goes all the way back there. And I have this goofy cat that, if he becomes bored with me, will press keys on the keyboard, which would be unfortunate. And yeah, there you go. And he's also kind of like, I require your time and attention. You must pay attention to me in this way or else. Which basically means if I move my hand, he may bump my hand as well, which is always fun. Always fun. So my entry is a little over 20 points above where it's kind of bouncing around. But let's see what happens. See what happens. Crazy cat. Don't, no. Don't mess with my cords, which is a lot to ask of a cat. It's a lot. Look at that. Oh, their mommy left. Anyways, I would like to get tagged in within this candle also. So if I don't get tagged in within the next 2 minutes and 25 seconds, more or less, I will also have to cancel. And now I can't hear myself, so that should be fine though. I'm just not able to monitor any of the sounds because he took my headset out. He did. Anybody else out there trading with their cat? Crazy cookie cat. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I got like 8 hours of sleep, more or less. Let me think about it. 23:30 to 7. So I got this 7:45. 7 hours and 45 minutes. Day before I got like 9 hours of sleep and I could have stayed there. Very interesting. I do want to get better at sleep. I think it would be highly beneficial for me to get better at sleep, so we'll see if maybe that could be a thing soon. Let's see. I'm curious, like I did say I wanted to get tagged in within this 5-minute candle. I'm curious, do I have to be? Because I guess, you know, it could also be forming like a bear flag, right? Bear flag, which would mean like maybe one more candle. Potentially. I could give it one more candle to get in. Does that seem reasonable? I think so. I think so. Nice little bear flag move. See if it could do that and then continue down. Yeah. All right, we'll give it one more candle. Because this candle is closing right there, and that's great and fantastic. And if it just kind of falls down from here, amazing for anybody that is in right now. If anyone's kind of like thinking about maybe we go the other direction, maybe we go bullish here, like this is the place we turn around. I'm not so sure about that, but I'm gonna, oh, maybe it's gonna come up. Okay, hi. Yes. There's a cat, and I'm gonna have to go take his little butt out because he's not gonna chill. This is like morning kitten hours to move around. Whee! Ow. You're very annoying. Oh. Oof. Alright, well, I guess we're in. Let's hope that we're making a bear flag. You know? If we're not, we're not, but it'd be cool. That'd be cool. Bear flag. Fantastic. Fantastique. Alright, so I do also have a few questions for my day. Cool. Best platform for I'm trying to figure out what telehealth platforms allow for like a group or like multiple cameras, essentially. There's the cat. Alright, what do I want to do here? Do I want to guarantee that essentially I just kind of have the winners that I have? Or do I want to stick through this? Because this is probably about to like lightsaber through there for a second. I mean, it could come back and retest here before hitting my target. It really could. Delta chillin'. It is chilling. It could come back, but you know, I think we're good. We can stick in here and let it do what it's gonna do. We're gonna see. And one, two, three, four, five. Could this be 5 ABC? It could be. It could be. Here's the deal. I usually leave soon, so I'm sure this will just tag me out. But if it doesn't, that'd be cool. Just sheer luck. Sheer luck, really. Otherwise, a little a little like $60 ish, you know. Anyways, trying to figure out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. $15 for Pro Zoom. Okay. Cool. Cool. Just taking a look at what's going on. I feel like this could be the moment we get tagged out or not. The heck? I mean, it looks like it's just kind of trying to make a decision about how to, like, it's building something, you know, in this little band right here. It's kind of building something. I mean, like, basically people are either collectively buying or selling, right? To kind of wait for the next move. High of 72.25. Well, there you go. Keep pushing. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. Come on. 37.75. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Really? You're gonna turn around at 40? Wow. Okay. Fine. Here we go. We moved it down. I moved it down like 20%. I don't know. I think that's fine. 20% of my R. Right? My R, my risk for this trade was 40 points. 20% of that, 8 points. Right? Okay, so I think that would have been my target. Really? You're not gonna hit that? Like my previous target, 37.75. That is where it was. We do have a little announcement coming up. You know what? I already have a win for the day, so I think it. Come on, go get it. Apologies. Like, come on, go. Don't tease me like that. 34, 32. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. High of 48, 48, 48. Okay. Whatever. We're just gonna leave that there. How dare you? 2 more points. The heck? I wonder if there's a bunch of like orders sitting around somewhere. There. I moved it down another one. Take that. I mean, right now I'm just scooting. Might as well. You know, 27, right? I have a solid 27 points here. Like, who cares? Aw, I'm gonna be a little bummed out, but not that much. Like, come on. It's okay. Either you get it or you don't, right? Had I not moved my target, I would have been out already with a 40-point win, essentially. You know, and now we're just kind of pushing it along. We got in here, 27.75 would be a 50-point win. And if we again don't hit it, and somehow we're not stopped out, somehow, like, honestly, what is happening? Like, you could totally stop me out here. Oh, so close. It does feel like it's gonna happen. It really does. But if it doesn't, if it doesn't, I think I'll just move this. Wow. Really? Okay. It's gotta. It really has. But just in case, we'll just move this to a 50-point win, and if it doesn't stop me out, it doesn't. But if it does, I'm still having a winning day, and that's fantastic. So, life goals. Here we go. All right, stopped out. No big deal. That's cool. Awesome blossom. Anyways, it is 8:58 here, Mountain Standard Time. I feel like that was a great day. Super cool. Super lovely to be back on here. I gotta go find some cash for later today, apparently. Probably drink some water, get some hydration in, although it seems like I was pretty hydrated last night, so that's cool. I'm gonna do an arm workout. I'm feeling a little bloated. I don't know why. Weird bodily facts about me. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I will be back here tomorrow at close to 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, and we'll trade again.